Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best right-handed changeups in the game of baseball. This guy's changeup's so good, that being Castillo, he'll use it as his primary off-speed pitch. If he's throwing strikes with his heater, look out if he has that changeup working. It'll be a long day for the hitters.
Now at the plate is Ronald Acuna. He will lead this one off today.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Misses, ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Albies at second with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That is it. The shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The set and the 2-0. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, it's now 3-0 Atlanta. Max Fried gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Nick Castellanos now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Joey Votto. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. first pitch of the AB on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0. Just got a piece to the right side. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Winker stands at second with two gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Atlanta leads it 3-0. At the plate now is William Contreras.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next to stand in is Guillermo Heredia. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, Max Fried, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Hit on the ground out to short. Farmer's got it. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And now Ronald Acuna struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Two out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Braves strand 1. They lead it 3-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
So here's Tyler Naquin as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up, and that's the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, I'm going to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Next to dig in, Tucker Barnhart will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting in, the shortstop, Kyle.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Kyle Farmer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
One and one the count. From the stretch.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 2-1. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Two-one pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Albies with a 1-1 count now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Riley. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Down the left field line and deep.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 7.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now the first pitch.
Castillo.
A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. And there's 1 down now.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman, Jonathan India.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. And now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
From the belt, the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Cincinnati. Still down 3-0. So stepping in is Ender Inciarte, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch.
As he sends it on the ground to first.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Stepping in for the Braves, William Contreras struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Castellanos will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
Next up is Guillermo Heredia. He doubled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that misses, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Scooped up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto.
The first baseman, Joey.
Now here's the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That misses 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
The 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now to the plate, here is Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Votto on second. Naquin on at first with nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. The Braves on top 3-1. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
The 1-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking to send him packing again.
I got to count 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners on first with 1 down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Tyler Stevenson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left. On the run is Heredia, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jonathan India digging in now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping in next, Nicholas Castellanos, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Joey Votto is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Two 2-0 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Ryan Hendricks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 delivery. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. All even now, 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Suarez has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Austin Riley. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Outside, 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Dansby Swanson will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Tyler Matzik enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 68.
Now into the box, Tyler Naquin, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th.
Tyler Naquin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes, Kevin. Two, Kevin.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard to short. Swanson picks it up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So next to hit is Tucker Barnhart. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. So now into the box is Ender Inciarte, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Winker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, William Contreras.
The batter will be William Contreras. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is laid off for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Contreras leads off first with 1 away. High and deep down the left field line. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a line drive. Naquin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 68.
Pablo Sandoval will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2.
7th inning stretch.
Shane Green will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Hendricks.
Shogo Akiyama will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch of the AB now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate, Jonathan India, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One and 1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here comes the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 3-2. Heath Hembree has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball, as the count moves to 2-1 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in once again is Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he misses. 2-1. Pitch on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. A.J. Minter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here it comes.
3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Has a look, now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
This is lifted out to left. Reddy is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Payton, base runner at first with one out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. At the plate now, Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Heredia. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Reds leave one. They trail 3-2. Mark Payton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
That's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0 is looked at for ball 3. Now the 3-0 offering, and this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ender.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. He's set, and the pitch. Has a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. A ball and a strike now. One out, one on in a 1-run game. Runner going a second time. Fouled away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Next to hit is William Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball well outside. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Two out with the man at first. Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. One left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Smith enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 to short, hit hard.
Swanson scoops it up.
And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Up next in Cincinnati, the catches, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in will be Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now back, Kyle.
Next up, Kyle Farmer. His career line against Will Smith. He's 1 for 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Barnhart stands at first with 1 out. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Scott Heineman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Now the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Three 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
That's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Line to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit, and that's the 2nd out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Jonathan India. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up Acuna. Ball game! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
To 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Cincinnati came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Heath Hembry pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Acá arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre porché la estrella y rocho.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Heath Hembry. The loss goes to Will Smith. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.